Continuing to look at the promotion pillar and the managerial level, we're now going to look at the element called CRM, or Customer Relationship Management. Now, this is one of the areas that I think is particularly important, yet quite challenging, because we're talking here about setting up a computerized database of your key referral sources and your current clients in order to follow up with your sales and marketing activities. And one of the biggest challenges I've experienced in 25 years of working in home care is finding the right piece of software. In my mind, it would be ideal if your scheduling software system also had an extensive customer relationship management program. Now, many of the software programs that we recommend do in fact have a CRM element. However, they're really just developing those and are not developed yet to the extent that we would like to see. We're continuing to work with them to encourage them to further develop the computerization capabilities of those CRM modules within the scheduling software. There are also some programs out there in the marketplace that you can use that are commercial contact management programs, and some of them are web-based and some of them are server-based. There's also a couple of folks who have put together programs specifically for the home care marketplace on a platform that is unique and specific to home care. So as we go in depth into customer relationship management, we're going to give you the most recent information that we have on software that's available to help you. But I think the more important thing is to develop a philosophy or a mindset about automating your process of building relationships with customers. It obviously starts with a database, names, addresses, phone numbers, email addresses, and then it goes to having a focused plan to reach out to the people in your database. It begins by segmenting the market, and as we look at the private duty marketplace, of course, we've started with three major segments. We have consumers, which is clients, family, friends. We have healthcare providers, which is hospitals and nursing homes and doctors and assisted living and independent living kinds of facilities. And then we have what we call our trusted advisors, and those are bank trust officers and elder law attorneys and geriatric care managers and other folks that a consumer would go to for professional advice. And so we begin to segment the market. Then we look within healthcare providers, and we could take senior living communities and break them down into skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, independent living facilities, and so there's a great deal that we can do to chop the market up into small segments. And the more clearly defined the segment, the easier it's going to be for you then to focus and target your marketing efforts at the individual prospects within that segment. Then it's a matter of keeping track of what's working, of tracking the results of your sales and marketing efforts so that you can look in that CRM database and say, okay, we made a call on this particular assisted living facility. We've called on them 3 times over the past 8 weeks, and we're now beginning to see the phone ringing and some calls coming in with referrals that turn into admissions. Or we've called on this other facility for 6 months. We've been there 8 times, and we've got no response whatsoever. Then we need to figure out, is that a prospect that we want to continue to call on, or do we say next and move on to another facility or another referral sources? And this is all part of this area that we call CRM, Customer Relationship Management. We're going to have more details in future videos, so stay tuned to the Academy for Private Duty Home Care.